Hello, today we are going to talk through the fine wine glass selection or the premium stemware selection for Hotel de Vin. So we have briefly talked through the glasses we have in front of us, which starts with the Riesling or white Zinfandel glass, the oak Chardonnay glass, the old world Burgundy or Pinot Noir glass, the new world Burgundy or Pinot Noir glass, the Cabernet Merlot glass, and we're going to just touch on the decanter as well. So this is the Hotel de Vin core premium wine stemware set or wine glass set, all provided from Riedel. So the Riedel variety stemware is glasses that are designed around the typical flavour profile of the wines that are best served within those glasses. And there's a number of different reasons why different styles of wine are going to be best presented and most enjoyed by our guests in different shape and style of glasses. So the first one we're going to talk about is the Zinfandel Riesling glass. So try and forget Zinfandel Riesling, think more about the style of wine that this glass is going to be best served, used for service. And they are wines which are unoaked, fairly simple in structure, but quite sort of floral and complex on the nose and great sort of flavour profiles. So the most important thing here is that this glassware is used for unoaked wines, premium quality, but simple, maybe floral on the nose. So it could be used for an old world Riesling, it could be used for a really nice Sauvignon, Sancerre, Chablis, something around those wines, but the most important thing is these wines, the wines that this glass is best used for, are unoaked. So premium white wines, unoaked. The second glass is our oaked Chardonnay glass. Now this doesn't have to be used just for oaked Chardonnay, it can be used for any white wine that has been made using oak. Typically that's Chardonnays, but it could also be, an oaked Chenin or even an oaked Sauvignon or another oaked white varietal. Important thing here is that what matches this glass is the temperature of serve of those wines. So we're typically serving wines slightly warmer than our sort of high acidity, less complex and unoaked white, which are the first glass. So this glass, we're serving wines normally around the sort of 8 to 10 degrees C. Important thing about this wine is that the glass, the shape of the glass, the design of the glass spreads the wine all over the palate, the tongue, so the tongue and the senses in the tongue pick up those three dimensions of the wine: the acidity, the oak, and the fruit flavours and the fruit complexes that come in that wine. So the oak Chardonnay glass is used for serving premium oaked white wines, such as a really nice Chardonnay from either the New World or the Old World and other similar styles of wine. So there are two premium white wine glasses. Moving on to the three reds. So firstly we have an Old World Burgundy glass or an Old World Pinot Noir glass. Again, just classing as a Pinot Noir glass is going to narrow down its use a little bit. This wine glass, it would be great for serving other reds from Burgundy, so that could include Pinot Meunier, that could include a blend, it could include Gamay and other wines that are similar in style. I would also use this glass for serving a Babal from Spain, something that is fresh, vibrant, unoaked, or the oak is a more subtle element and component of the wine. Again, these wines want to be served slightly chilled, not at 18 degrees room temperature, more around the sort of 12 up to sort of maximum 16 degrees. So this is our premium Old World Pinot Noir glass or our premium Burgundy glass, and ideal for serving those top of the list Burgundy red wines for. So these two together, if you think about where a lot of our quality oaked Chardonnays come from, Burgundy, quality Old World Pinot Noirs, Burgundy. So these two are your white and your red Burgundy glasses. So the next glass is a New World Pinot Noir glass. Very similar to the Old World glass. The slight difference here is that the lip at the top just concaves out slightly. There's a subtle difference in glass design, but it has quite quite a big impact in the style of drinking, because it just starts to spread that wine slightly further around the palate. Bear in mind, a lot of our New World Pinot Noirs are higher in alcohol and can be a little bit more punchy in fruit. This wine is designed to kind of get the best out of the wine in the palate by keeping the wine positioned initially on the tip of the palate where we pick up sweetness, and then spreading it a little bit further over the back senses of the palate where we can pick up some of the other flavour profiles that those styles of wines carry. You may find that some New World Pinot Noirs are better enjoyed in our Old World Burgundy glass, and you may also find that some other sort of styles of wine, like a Babal, like a Valpolicella, light Ripasso style wines, are also really nicely enjoyed within our New World Pinot Noir glass. So you can play around with these a little bit. I wouldn't limit yourself to just Old World Pinot Noir and New World Pinot Noir, but that's the style of wine that's best enjoyed in these two glasses. Moving on to our last glass. So it says Cabernet Merlot on the label that you'll have, but actually this is more a Bordeaux glass. So it's designed for our big, rich reds, high in tannins, often lots of oak involvement in production. So that could be New World and Old World. So whilst it says Cabernet Merlot on the label, your Cabernet Francs, your big full-bodied Malbecs, your Carmeneras, anything that's kind of fits that key Bordeaux big full-bodied flavour profile, we're best enjoyed in our Bordeaux glass. And that is your premium Riedel varietal stemware set, the Hotel de Vin standard stemware set, and it gives you an idea of the type of wines that we should be serving in these glasses. So these wines are for use for our top-end guests, or guests that are ordering a really nice bottle of wine from the leather-bound list or from our fine wine selection. So these glasses can be pulled out for those special guests and looked after. Couple of note, when you're washing these glasses, try to avoid using disinfectant or detergent. You're best to use really hot water and very carefully rinse the glass out and then dry it well. Nice hot water will kill any bacteria or anything that's left in those glasses. So avoid detergents, hand wash all these glasses and use really hot water. Allow the water to sit in the glass and then rinse it out thoroughly. And the last thing just to mention here, this is our Riedel decanter. So you'll have lots of different decanters in your property, and this is probably a simpler decanter for use with a variety of different wines, red, white, and even some champagnes. It's a great and easy to use decanter, and also adds that level of theatre to the guest at tableside. And that's our Riedel Hotel de Vin standard decanter.